Simone Biles became one of the most recognizable athletes in the world by doing things that seemed almost impossible. Her medals, groundbreaking gymnastics skills, and years of dominance created an image of someone who could overcome nearly every limitation. But behind that extraordinary career was a person dealing with pressure, expectations, exhaustion, and the complicated reality of being treated as though she could never struggle. Her story is not simply about winning competitions, it is also about growing up, finding stability, facing difficult moments, stepping away when necessary, and learning that protecting yourself does not make you less strong. Biles' journey shows that greatness and vulnerability can exist in the same person. Her achievements made her a sporting icon, but her willingness to acknowledge her limits made her story much more relatable. A childhood that changed direction. Simone Biles' childhood was far from ordinary. Born in Columbus, Ohio, she experienced instability at a young age because of challenges within her family. She and her siblings eventually entered foster care, a difficult experience that could have shaped her life in countless ways. Her grandparents, Ron and Nellie Biles, later stepped in and provided the stability she needed. Simone and her sister Adria were eventually adopted by them and moved to Spring, Texas. That change gave Simone a secure environment in which she could grow. Gymnastics entered her life almost unexpectedly when she visited a gym during a childhood field trip. Coaches noticed her natural ability and encouraged her family to consider formal training. What began as an introduction to a sport soon became a major part of her identity. Her childhood story matters because it reminds us that extraordinary careers do not always begin with perfect circumstances. Sometimes, a life-changing opportunity appears when someone finally has the support to pursue it. Discovering an extraordinary talent. Once Simone began training seriously, her ability became increasingly difficult to ignore. She developed remarkable power, coordination, speed, balance, and confidence in the air. Unlike many gymnasts, she combined explosive strength with technical precision, allowing her to perform skills that were exceptionally difficult even among elite competitors. As she progressed through the sport, her performances began attracting international attention. She eventually became a dominant force at World Championships, repeatedly winning the individual all-around title and collecting medals across different events. Her style was unmistakable. She could generate extraordinary height and rotation while maintaining the control required to complete difficult routines. Some of the skills she performed were so challenging that gymnastics officials eventually named them after her. Those skills became lasting reminders of her influence on the sport. Yet her success was not simply the result of natural talent. It came from years of training, repetition, discipline, coaching, recovery, and the ability to perform under enormous pressure. Her career demonstrated what can happen when exceptional ability is combined with relentless preparation. Becoming a global sporting icon, the Rio Olympics transformed Simone Biles from a dominant gymnast into a global celebrity. Her performances produced multiple gold medals and helped make her one of the defining athletes of the Games. Millions of people watched her compete, while photographs and videos of her routines spread around the world. Her success also carried a larger cultural meaning. Young athletes saw someone who had reached an extraordinary level while still appearing energetic, confident, and joyful. She became a role model for countless children, especially young girls who wanted to participate in sports. With that admiration came enormous expectations. The more Biles won, the more people expected her to keep winning. Every routine became an opportunity to witness something spectacular. Her identity gradually became connected to being the best, the strongest, and the most reliable competitor in the room. That kind of praise can be complicated. Being celebrated for excellence can feel rewarding, but it can also create pressure to maintain an image that leaves little room for mistakes, exhaustion, or ordinary human struggles. The moment everything changed, in Tokyo, the Tokyo Olympics brought a very different chapter in Biles' career. During the competition, she experienced what gymnasts call the twisties, a dangerous loss of awareness and orientation while performing aerial skills. In gymnastics, knowing exactly where your body is in the air is essential. Losing that awareness can make even a familiar skill unsafe. Biles made the difficult decision to withdraw from several events. Her choice immediately became a major international story. Some people criticized her, while many others praised her for putting her safety first. For someone who had spent years being celebrated for pushing through difficulty, stepping away required a different kind of courage. She showed that athletic strength is not always about continuing, regardless of circumstances. Sometimes strength means recognizing when something is wrong and refusing to ignore it. Her decision also changed the conversation around athletes and mental well-being. It encouraged people to understand that elite competitors are not machines. They experience stress, fear, exhaustion, uncertainty, and emotional struggles just like everyone else. Learning to step away without losing herself. After Tokyo, Biles had to figure out who she was outside the constant cycle of competition. For years, gymnastics had shaped her schedule, identity, friendships, goals, and public image. Suddenly stepping back created space for a different kind of life. She spoke openly about therapy and the importance of taking care of herself. Instead of treating the time away as a failure, she gradually used it as an opportunity to recover and understand what she needed. That period was important because it challenged the idea that an athlete's value depends entirely on performance. Biles did not stop being talented because she stopped competing for a while. Her medals did not disappear. Her achievements remained exactly where they were. What changed was her relationship with them. She began showing that success does not require sacrificing every part of yourself. For someone who had spent much of her life chasing perfection, learning to accept uncertainty and vulnerability became another form of growth, returning stronger than before. When Biles returned to elite competition, the comeback was remarkable. Rather than simply trying to recreate her earlier career, she approached gymnastics with a different perspective. Her performances remained extraordinary, but she also appeared more intentional about her well-being and the choices she made. Her return to world competition resulted in more championships and medals, proving that taking time away had not erased her abilities. If anything, the comeback demonstrated that athletes can step back, reassess their lives, and still return at the highest level. Her journey also changed the meaning of a comeback. It was not simply about defeating opponents or adding more medals to her collection. It was about returning on her own terms. By the time she reached the Paris Olympics, Biles was once again performing at an extraordinary level. She helped the American team win gold and added individual medals to an already historic career. Her achievements confirmed her place among gymnastics' greatest competitors, but the road back was just as meaningful as the medals themselves. A legacy bigger than medals. Simone Biles' legacy will always include her championships, Olympic medals, and groundbreaking skills. Those accomplishments have permanently changed gymnastics and inspired generations of athletes. But her influence reaches beyond the scoreboard. She helped demonstrate that an athlete can prioritize personal well-being without abandoning ambition. She showed that stepping away can be part of a successful journey rather than proof that someone has failed. Most importantly, she challenged the idea that greatness requires pretending everything is always fine. Her story began with a difficult childhood, continued through years of extraordinary achievement, reached a painful turning point in Tokyo, and eventually developed into a powerful comeback. Through every stage, she remained more than the medals attached to her name. The image of Simone Biles as an untouchable sporting phenomenon may always remain part of her legacy, but there is another image that deserves equal attention. Simone as a person who experienced uncertainty, made difficult decisions, accepted support, and continued moving forward. That may be her most meaningful achievement. She did not prove that humans have no limits. She proved that recognizing those limits can be part of becoming stronger.